Hey everybody, Mr. Odom here, and we've got a problem from section 3.3. We're going to work out another word problem. So make sure you have your pencil, composition book, or notebook handy to take notes, and you might need a calculator for this one. And the learning target is that I can use equations to solve word problems. All right, so we've got a word problem down here, and I drew a little picture. Let's highlight some of the important parts of this problem. So Boatesville is 65 and 3/5 kilometers from Stanton. Okay, it's important. The bus or a bus traveling from Stanton is 21 and 3/4 kilometers from Boatesville. And we want to know how far has this bus traveled. So I drew a picture. Here's Boatesville here, here's Stanton here. We know that they're 65 and 3/5 kilometers apart. We know that you have 24 and 1/3 kilometers left to go on your trip to get to Boatesville from Stanton. What we don't know is how far that you've traveled already. Okay, but we can use this to write an equation. It's pretty easy to see what this equation would look like. It would be x plus 24 and 1/3 equals 65 and 3/5. So let me do this part again here. I'm going to draw that a little bit bigger. 24. There we go. So let's go ahead and solve this equation. What do I need to do? Well, let's go ahead. I always like to write these as improper fractions first. I find it to be helpful because we're going to have to do it eventually anyway. So I just did that. You can check my work. 3 times 24 plus 1 should give you 73 over 3. And 65 times 5 plus 3 should be 328 over 5. Let's go ahead and subtract 73 over 3 from both sides. And I end up with, on this side, 73 over 3 minus 73 over 3 is 0. I get x equals. So now I need to take this expression and I need to figure out what the answer is. So let's write 328 over 5 minus 73 over 3. Okay. I need a common denominator, which would be 15. So we will multiply 328 times 3, and we end up with, what do we end up with? 984 minus. And then here, 73 over 3, we need to change that into a rational number that has a denominator of 15. So 3 times 5, which means 73 times 5. What do I get? 73 times 5, 35. I think it's 365. I haven't checked that one on my calculator. Yep, that's correct. And then 328 times 3. So far we're good. Now I just need to take 984 and subtract 365, and all that is over 15. Okay, so 984 minus 365 gives me 619 over 15. All right, and I can go ahead and put that here, 619 over 15 kilometers. So that's not, I mean, this is the answer. You could leave it like that. But notice we had mixed numbers up here, so it might be good to write this as a mixed number. So 619 divided by 15. So we're going to practice this. We're going to do a little long division. Why? Because it's good to practice every once in a while, some old skill, and we're going to end up writing a mixed number from doing the long division. So 15 goes into 61, 4 times, 15 times 4 is 60. I subtract, I get 1, and I bring down the 9. Is 15 going to 19? Yes, it goes in there 1 time, and I get 15. I subtract, and I get 4. So now I can write a mixed number. I have 41 and 4 15ths. Okay, and that should be the answer that I'm looking for. So I can write 41 and 4/15 kilometers. So that's how far we've traveled. All right. So pretty straightforward problem. I know there's some mixed numbers in here. We got some bigger numbers, but the process is still the same. Okay, and you have a calculator with you, so if you got some big numbers, you don't know what certain things are, 73 times 5, I didn't know, I didn't remember, then you can go ahead and jump on your calculator and figure it out. All right, so this is Mr. Odom. I really love working with you guys. This is awesome, and I will see you soon. I'm out.